Rock fans rejoice. Lou Gramm, the iconic voice of the British-American band Foreigner, is sharing a new body of work, his first solo album in decades. Here to tell us all about it, the man himself, Lou Gramm. Welcome. Great to have you here.
Nice to be
here.
You
sound dynamite, by the way. I'm going to start it off.
Awesome.
I mean, really great stuff. So, I know it's been a while since the last studio release.
Yeah, I dare not say how many years, but it's a couple decades.
You've had some time. You say it's going to be a crazy summer. Obviously, I'm sure you're happy with what you were able to put together. I know fans have been waiting and waiting for this. So,
but it's also Foreigner's 50th anniversary. Oh. So I'm out doing shows with my band, promoting the album, and doing shows with Foreigner to celebrate the 50th anniversary.
You know, with the winter that we've had here on the East Coast, Cold as Ice has been on basically on repeat here. I mean, we've played that thing so many times this winter, but to have so many iconic hits. I ask famous people this all the time, whether it's actors or musicians, if you have favorites, if you have certain songs that mean more to you than others. The response I get a lot is, well, they're like children. We like them all the same.
I give that response too.
But do you have one? Is there a song from any decade that you're like, man, that was...
I think Jukebox Hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We played that earlier today.
Do you?
Yeah. Just such a classic. Can you tell me about the new music? When you're as successful as you are, when you're a Hall of Fame songwriter and a Hall of Fame rock and roll performer, does it become easier to make more music, or does it become tougher because you've set the bar so high?
I think it's probably the latter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't dare do anything that will lower your expectations. You know?
Yeah, but you know when you're writing, you know when you're singing, you know if you've hit the right note, so to speak.
That's true.
Yeah.
Now, can I tell you something about the songs on this album?
Yeah.
The album is called Released, and the songs came from, a lot of them came from songs that were on my first two solo albums that didn't make the cut.
Really?
Yeah. So we were running out of time, and we had to finish the 10 songs on the album. We had 2 weeks to finish 10 songs. Now, we were listening to some of the other songs that were great, but not going to have time for those.
Really?
So we finished the album. The album was terrific, and those also ran songs have been sitting around for 30 years.
And what happens? I mean, did they kind of marinate a little? Do you go back to them and say, all right, let me work on this a little bit?
I do go back to them, and I get emotional about it because it didn't quite make the album, but it's a darn good idea. And it should be on something. So I've taken the time to find those ideas from my first and second solo album and finish those songs. Yeah. And they're the songs on my new album.
Now that you've got the songs on the new album, do you have anyone that were like, well, you know what? I love the Midnight Blues so much, so we weren't going to move that one off that top 10 list, but this one it could have crept in at like a number 9 or number 10.
Hey, you always feel that way, you know?
Well, and now too. I mean, back in the old days, you had to have 10 or 12 songs on it, but now you can have unlimited songs.
Yes, that's right.
Did that make it a little easier for you to be like, well, you know, we're not going to put no other music on the shelf. Everything we've got, we're going to put out there.
That sounds easier.
Yeah. So as far as touring this summer, what is your schedule going to be like? You said it's going to be a crazy schedule.
It's going to be crazy. I'm going to start out touring with my band, Lou Gramm All-Stars, and we're going to be doing the songs from my solo albums and a couple of Foreigner songs and from the new album, Released.
Yeah. Can you believe it's been 50 years? You mentioned 50 years of Foreigner. I sit here and I'm just like, oh my goodness. I mean, I'm going to be 56 and I've been playing Foreigner songs for 45 years.
When I joined Foreigner, I didn't think we'd be doing 10 years.
Yeah.
It's because bands don't stay around for that long. And to have the success that we did and enjoy performing live and enjoy writing songs too was thrilling.
Yeah. So this is a good time in your life right now.
Yes, it is.
And you've had a lot of other really great times in your life too.
Yes.
So congratulations to you, Lou Gramm. Thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure to sit here with a Hall of Famer and a legend.